So that's got things underway. Turan writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
And he's straight offside. And here's Neymar. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Berbatov! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. A probing pass. Tries to get it clear. And here's Neymar. That's good defending, very good defending. And they've got rid. And it's Mendes. Now it's Neymar. Nice control. Great vision. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Berbatov. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Mbappe. Roll! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Camavinga.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Camavinga. And Güler. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rising over the bar.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Camavinga. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Neymar. Cannavaro clears. And they can counter here. And here's Inzaghi. Shot could be on. And that's played in low. That's a decent clearance. Raul. That's good vision. Well, there's the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Raul. Van Bouten. Goulart did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Goulart really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Always onto this. And he's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Batistuta. Raul. Now it's Berbatov. Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Berbatov. Mbappe!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's come to nothing. And he's there to get it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 11.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal
And he's
10.
being shifted off it.
Serán sustituidos por
He's ruffled a few
el dorsal
feathers,
22,
but well dealt with.
Neymar. El dorsal 22.
He steps in, and that's the end of
El
that.
dorsal 5.
Whistle's gone,
El dorsal
and the
8.
referee has
Se va a
given
marcar un
a
cambio de
penalty.
jugadores.
Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Decent chance! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Strong running down that left flank. And it's De Bruyne.